Oh, how you doing? Shalom.
Yeah, but that just goes
How you doing? You're right.
We'll be back.
Okay. Thank you.
Your book wasn't preserved. Our book, and she hasn't chosen my daughter. 2 years old, she knows 2 surahs already. Alhamdulillah. Do you understand? But this is what we do with our children. You don't do this. So your book has been a little bit. It says it in the Quran, bro, where you lot will, change a few.
You're right. You're good. How you doing? Shalom. How you doing, brother? All right.
Bro, you know why? Because I live in these guys' area, innit?
Yeah, what's that? Golders Green?
No, I live in Stamford Hill.
It's a bit of a
Sorry?
I live
a bit of a stereotype, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
live in-
Well, Stamford Hill is this, yeah.
But no, the brothers there will never want to speak to me. I always try to speak to them, but
No
here I found the
problem.
brothers
No
here.
problem. Let me tell you something. What's your name, my friend?
Ruvios.
Ruviost. That's a name that you need to tell me what it means. What's Ruviost mean? It's an interesting name, Ruviost. My God, this is interesting. Of course. Oh, you're gonna take a picture of him. You're gonna have to delete that straight away, my friend. Sorry.
It comes from the name Reuven from the Bible, Old Testament.
Yeah, Ruvi.
Reuven,
Ovain.
Old Testament. It's in the Old Testament.
Very interesting. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about religion for 2 minutes.
Yeah, cool, bro. Do your thing.
You're from Stanford Hill, yeah?
I'm not from Stanford.
I'm from Stamford Hill.
Oh, you're from Stanford. I don't know where you're from, yeah,
He's
but
from Golders Green.
so I was right, yeah? Wherever you're from, let me tell you something. Just for 2 minutes, just discussion, yeah? Discussion time.
Okay, discussion time.
I come
Bring
down
my friend in. Can I bring my friend in?
bring him to.
He's gonna bring a learned person. Wait.
You don't
He
need
wants- he wants a
we
learned
don't need a learned person. I just want to talk to you about one issue that your experience. Forget about religion. Your experience. As Muslims, I'm a Muslim, okay? Thank you. Good Gentile. Listen, as a Muslim, I'm always being told you need to integrate. As Muslims, we need to integrate. Integration. We hear this all the time.
All the time, bro.
Now listen, I was quite surprised and shocked. Wait a minute. Why? Let me tell you why. I went to Stamford Hill driving, and I'm sure you've done the same.
My friends say the same thing.
No,
with
let me. I'm not saying it's bad. Listen to me carefully. Rovios. Is that your name? Yes. Rovios. I'm not saying it's bad, but just listen to what I'm saying. Driving around, I saw an ambulance. Well, this ambulance is a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why is the ambulance so different? I realize it's a Jewish ambulance.
Yeah, they have their own thing.
But then I go into I'm told, go into the hospital, and there's a Jewish section.
Yes. The Royal Free.
Wait, hold on.
The whole top upstairs.
Wait,
Yes or no?
hold on.
The Royal Free.
Yeah.
The Royal Free.
Wait, hold on. There's more to the Royal Free. No, it's
Royal
good
Free.
then.
The whole top section is theirs.
Section.
Wallahi, bro.
Now this is what I hear. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong. Do what you want, guys. Listen. I'm just finding it interesting.
Come in.
Mashallah, come in.
I'm just telling you, my friend, something. Yeah.
Sorry.
I realize that I'm driving here and there's a synagogue in Stamford Hill or something like that, somewhere where they all go, yeah? I see them coming out of there. I'm really interested in that stuff, yeah? I'm not gonna lie. Synagogue in Stamford Hill, whatever, yeah? Now I see the men on one side of the road and the woman walking on the other side of the road.
Correct? Yes. Correct.
Now listen to this. The men, this is a street in London, yeah? In liberal London. The men are walking on one side of the road and the women are now I'm saying well done, okay, you done what you needed to do, no problem, yeah? I haven't got a problem with that, okay? But we're not talking about inside the synagogue. We're talking about in the streets. Okay, wait, hold on. So here, you got your own ambulance. You've got your own hospital section. No Jews are non-Jews are allowed in.
Royal Free, top floor.
You've got your own streets, segregation going on in the streets. And now there's more to it. I thought that would be it, my friend.
Even the road is
Well,
called
hold
West
on.
Bank, you know, innit?
And then I see something interesting, my friend. Really interesting.
even the road.
I even hear that there is, you can correct me, please, if I'm wrong. There's Jewish police. There's Jewish police.
It's not really.
His cousin is the police.
His cousin started this.
It's not police. It's not police.
Listen to me.
Police.
They
It's
can't
not
arrest,
police.
but they've
It's like me and you.
Okay, so
They're like their version of
so if they see me,
community support.
okay, okay, it's not police, but you know, it's part of it. Okay, no problem.
We
Let
help
me-
the police
let
have
me-
an easier time.
Listen, let me tell you
help the
something.
police have easier
Rovios. By the way, I don't disagree with any of it. I don't care. You know, honestly, if I was a president of a Muslim country, yes,
Like a Pakistan.
like Pakistan, I took over Pakistan or took over,
Pervez Musharraf.
yes, any of those things, yeah, I would, and I had Jewish people in my country, yes, I would give them all of those rights. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because wallahi, because the Quran tells me to. Do you know at the time of the Prophet, and you can read, do you know there's a verse, very, very, probably the oft used verse against Muslims in this park, 9:29, Surah At-Tawbah, chapter 9, verse 29. وَقَاتِلُوا الَّذِينَ, and fight the Jews and the Christians and this and that, yeah?
They always bring that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the exegesis of that particular verse, yeah, the tafsir of that verse. You'll find in the tafsir of that verse, we're going through it, tafsir al-Qurtubi, long tafsir, very long. Al-Qurtubi, one of our major scholars from Spain, Spanish guy, from Qurtuba, he says that, and long time ago, not now, he's a classical scholar. He talks about if Jewish and Christian people live in your state, they have to pay the jizya. Wait a minute, isn't that a discriminatory tax that the Christians and the Jews, they have to pay? No. He even says the jizya, he talks about how much it should be. His categorization of the jizya is less than what we call zakah. So taxes could potentially be less for Jewish people, for Christian people in a Muslim locality, yes, than they would be for Muslims. Imagine that. So this thing that they're calling discriminatory tax is in fact less tax. If they want to, and this is, I found this mind-blowing because this is something not even talked about. Al-Qurtubi says, and this is going to sound controversial to Muslims, but I'm going to say, hold your horses, Muslim, don't worry. And I know you're not going to do it yourself. Sorry, when I see this stuff, I have to, fix it. He says in the tafsir that if they want to drink alcohol, if they want to eat swine, I know you don't do that stuff, yeah? Because you don't eat swine. You're just like me. I don't eat swine.
You drink alcohol though.
You drink alcohol, okay? But if you want to drink,
We don't.
Huh?
yeah, we don't drink alcohol. Anyways,
Who's more Jewish now?
so long as it's kosher. Anyways, they can do so. They can do so in their localities. So I'm not against. Let me be clear. I am not against the fact that Jewish people have their own communities whereby they're living by their own laws. In the Quran, you'll find that there are passages in Surah Al-Ma'idah which are basically telling us, and look at tafsir, that Jewish people can even rule by their Bible, their Old Testament, the Torah. They can rule by it within the context of an Islamic system. They can, not as an ultimate law, but we're talking about for themselves in their areas. Yeah, this is something well known, so I'm not against it. But my problem is as follows, yeah? And now we have to, okay. My problem, I swear, I have no problem with Jewish people, yeah? I don't. In fact, look at you. You're such a handsome man. How can anyone have a problem with you, yeah? But the thing is this. I feel there's been a double standard. The right way, yeah, listen. The right, not you, not from you. You're fine. You're fine. You're doing fine. No, forget about Palestine for a second. We'll come to Palestine. That's another issue. I'm talking about the right-wing media. The right-wing media has told us to integrate, but they have forgotten about the Jews. That's my point. What is integration? Integration.
Mingling around.
Okay, fine. It's kind of like one notch higher is assimilation. They've told us to be like, get involved in economy, to mix around, to understand the British values and all these things. Everything that Islamophobic people are angry about Islam with is found in Judaism. Done. Everything from A to Z. Wallahi, everything that Islamophobic people are angry about Islam in are in Judaism. That's something I'm making as a comment. Everything.
Give example.
Anything. Let me give you an example. They're not happy with men and women being separated in places of worship. There's actually discussions in panels, in shows that say that why is it in British universities that you have men and women being separated in events? It's happening on streets in London. How could that be a fair analysis when you don't mention Jewish people?
You know why? Because the Muslim have 1.2 billion, the Jews are only about 15 million in the world.
You're wrong. The Muslims are 1.6 billion.
Even better.
Or maybe even 1.7 billion according to Pew Research.
That's why they pick up the news a lot.
And Jews are about 25 million individuals in the whole world, which means there's more people in Cairo than there are Jews in the whole world.
How do you expect them to pick up the Jews?
It doesn't matter. This is not the point. The point is being consistent in your social analysis. I'm not speaking to you right now in a second. I'm going to come to you. But I'm saying, no, hold on. I'm saying to the right-wing media, then how comes you don't mention the Jews? Now here, my point is made. Yossi, if you want to leave, you can leave. My point is made. Everything. Do you know there's some foolish man? I'm not sure if you like him or not, if you like him. But put it out there and make this video, put his name on it, on the title or whatever, yeah? If you want to, that's up to you. This guy called Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, make it quick.
Yes, I heard him on, I swear to, I heard this guy and I was thinking, what a scumbag that guy is. Let me tell you something. He details, oh look how many countries are Islamic and therefore like a Sharia law.
We've got to pray before it gets...
No problem. Let me just say one thing to the scumbag. Yes, to the scumbag. The scumbag Ben Shapiro and others like him have forgotten the fact that everything that constitutes Sharia, from prayers that you're going to do now, yes, most of it is actually found in the Jewish religion. In Judaism. Why doesn't he shoot himself in the foot? He wears a little hat, skull cap. He's shooting himself in the foot when he talks about all of the things that are associated with Islamic law that he's not happy with. Because most of them, I will tell you, the vast majority of things are biblical, from the Torah. How can you throw stones like this when you live in a glass house? So do you condemn this guy? Anyway, you're such a nice guy, I don't care about you. Thank you very much.
Come back maybe next week.
Anyways, no problem.
But you know what, I was never finished. Look, why is it... I just want to...
إذا أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الإعجاب والتعليق، ولكي يصلك كل جديد اشترك الآن.